After all these years, we never talked about it. Why I brought you back. Why you were chosen. The truth is, I didn't know then. It was just a feeling. But I know now. After all we've seen.
There's Cade.
All we've lost. This fight might be our last. So I'm asking you.
Whoa, whoa, what the?
One last time. To rise.
What the hell?
This is a momentous time in Destiny history. We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
The final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is a moment in gaming that as a developer, you just don't get very often.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen in this big culmination of the Light and Darkness saga.
Bro.
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by ghosts at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler is asking us for help, and it's our responsibility to protect every living thing in the universe from what the Witness intends to do.
When we first start the final shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Inside is the Paleheart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
Did you guys get the Ganon freaking castle vibe? Like what the
The
hell?
Witness has the darkness. It is always had
Destiny,
connection.
Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the
Paleheart
Kingdom? What the
Traveler is
heck,
trying to use
dude?
To gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
The Witness
Oh, look, we got
looks around
flying
and sees a lack of
creatures.
purpose, no meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
I'm trapping my camera up
If
now.
we're going to defeat the Witness, it's going to take everyone. Failure is not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies,
There we go.
and all the Guardians to rally together and be brave in the face of Oblivion.
You guys can only see my facial reactions and stuff.
In the final shape, we're going to answer questions at the grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also
We
very
are the
personal
protectors.
experience.
Tears of the
We
Witness.
deepen our
Dude, did you
relationship
see
with the
this,
characters that we've
Joey?
known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our ghost, get to reconnect with Cade 6. So, like, while there's this great conflict and everything going on around us and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story told around campfires.
I do
by a bunch of
ecstatic.
companions
My friend
who have
works at
been fighting
GameStop.
together for hundreds of years.
This is like endgame type stuff, if
In
you
the
think
final
about
shape,
it.
we're going through the portal that the witness has opened up to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is just infinite, vast, unknowable. And we're landing on the Pale Heart, which is a fraction of really what is inside the Traveler.
Whoa.
Heart is weird. It's a little strange. It makes you feel a bit uncomfortable. And it is
What the
also
fuck?
just so cool and artistic in the best way.
Oh, the spiral staircase, yes.
The witness entered well ahead of any guardians, and so it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our guardian enters, the rest of the Pale Heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
This is the Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
This is insane.
One of the most memorable locales from Destiny's past is the D1 Tower. It's really a labor of love from the Destiny team. The final shape means so much to everyone who's building it, and I think players are really going to be able to see that.
The Pale Heart is our very first linear destination that we've ever done. I would love it if players felt that they began their journey in a place of safety and feel it escalate in
Oh my
danger,
god, this is
in
so cool.
surrealness, because there is this beautiful evolution of the space.
They see things that are more and more
Luffy
wrong, and they
hands?
begin to go towards the witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing.
Astacane, this is so cool.
The weirdest things happen as you get closer to the monolith in the form of reshaping. Kind
The
of like
monolith.
deconstructing things and putting them back together just wrong.
The sense of scale you get out there, like as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth, you feel tiny as a Guardian. You feel alone. You feel like you are not the force to be reckoned with that you have been. You're not the
This looks
God Slayer right now. You're
insane.
just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to
For
massive
real,
pieces.
dude.
One of the things that we really tried to also capture is that the witness keeps throwing everything it has at you. And so you're going to fight these new enemies, the subjugators.
The subjugators. Look at those.
Subjugators are the new
They're mini
unit you're gonna be
rogues.
facing
The
in
Rogue
the
Power
final.
Rangers.
They have an enhanced power set.
The Green Ranger.
They're
The
performing
Blue
stasis
Ranger.
powers and strand powers.
Okay, this is
against the
fucking
Guardian.
sick.
Well, in support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They bring something entirely new
Dude,
to
this is
the battlefield,
sick.
which is kind of this element of control.
They're back there pinging away with stasis abilities, throwing crystals at you, freezing you in place.
Go Power
tangling you up.
Rangers. Oh, I can't wait to upload that reaction, dude.
We're focusing you on the campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe at that moment. You have to
Kick, what do we
stop the
feel like so
conflict from
far?
happening.
And for that, we do need the help with our allies. And so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cade.
Maybe if you die, you go inside the Traveler.
Of the Pale Heart. After you've reached the monolith and finished the campaign, we open up the entire destination, and so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
The campaign in the final shape doesn't really end with the final mission. The raids are where you defeat like the big bosses. So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the witness, you're going to do that in the raid. But that might not be enough. This is a moment where we
Yeah,
need to
Cade 6
rally our
has already been
guardians
confirmed to be
able
back.
to overcome the final shape and the witness.
Dude. Harnessing the light.
In the final shape,
I love
we are
this guy.
inside the Traveler, very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers. Arc,
New
Solar,
supers!
Void.
We want to create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse, but also can benefit your allies in a support capacity. There is this thread of team play and like
Bing
working
bong.
with your
What up,
friends
Blake?
to overcome the odds. The Warlock Super is this ultimate expression of solar energy coursing through your Guardian. This Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Yes, to bring back Radiance!
This is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now. Your melee.
That's what I've...
Like all of these projectiles going off, doubling the amount of projectiles. Your grenade
Thank God!
almost being sentient as it searches around, and then it hits a character and bounces off and goes to another one. And you're so overflowing with this energy that you are also giving it to your allies, allowing them to have their solar weapons supercharged.
Oh, that's sick. We can transfer solar to other...
Solar Warlock aspect. When I cast
Oh,
Rift,
that's cool.
It is going to create this little solar soul that when
Oh,
it sees
I
an
just
enemy,
nutted.
It launches part of itself out.
That's
and
fucking
the enemy
cool.
explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
It's a support class. It needs to do that.
Twilight Arsenal.
Twilight Arsenal.
It's a layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game.
Oh,
Titan
shit.
Jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And when these
So you're
axes
Thor.
fly through the air, they stick into the ground or an enemy, do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of energy.
Okay,
enemies
that's
in and
sick.
Explode, but that doesn't.
You got a
destroy the
shield, you
axe.
need a
The
frickin'
sticks
axe.
around, and you and your allies can go and pick up that.
You can
axe
pick
and
up
start
the
rolling
axes
on
from the
enemies.
Titans?
This super is insane to me.
The Void Titan aspect.
Oh my
I press and hold my grenade button to
Thor,
consume
but
my grenade
better.
and turn it into the
And you
shield.
get a
The
shield.
more damage it takes, the more it charges up, and then I can release that, and it creates this blast that deals massive damage.
Oh my god, dude, this
The
is...
Hunter Arc super.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between 2 points. The hunter kind of rears back, takes this knife, and throws it across the world, and then is able to blink to its
You can
position
blink to it, dude.
slash
Hunters
that
are about to get
decimates
fucking
the enemy
broken.
nearby.
One really
Hunters are
great
gonna be
thing about that
broken.
is not just you do it
Hunters
once,
are gonna
but
be
you're able to do it
broken.
3 times, along with devastating attacks each time you do it.
The hunter
Oh
has an aspect
my
where you
God,
take a
hunters
staff,
get blink.
you throw it in the air, which propels us upward. It creates this burst, which amplifies you and any allies near you.
It almost makes it feel like you're playing a fighting game, right? Like these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves. It like takes that.
It's
that
going
sandbox
good,
to the next
Blake.
level.
The more aspects we have, the more capable we are to do that.
It feels like you're like riding the lightning, you know, like that instantaneous, like.
That was good, but
That's so...
you know.
Oh my god, I love that. Dude, what's up, Galaxy? Dude, we're hyping up. This is fucking
The team
insane.
has been working on all sorts of goodness. We've got
Right, Aztec?
exotics, we've got legendaries, we've got perks. We're always cooking up stuff. We're always playing with stuff that we think is
I'm
like,
excited.
really interesting or taking inspiration. We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle. It has the really intriguing property of adapting your Guardian's current damage type.
This will be the first time that you can run a weapon that can adapt to be strand or stasis in the energy slot. So you'll
Oh,
be able to
let's
run an
go! That's
entirely
what I asked for
strand or
too!
entirely stasis loadout. Tessellation has the additional property that you can special reload to reshape your grenade and suck it into the
Bring
weapon,
back Icebreaker for
and then
real.
fire out a super destructive single projectile.
Whoa.
Special weapon.
What's the one specific exotic that I can make that's like really zany that you would like right now?
What if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you could harness the might of the Traveler? You know, we had a moment where we saw that Traveler Beam cutscene. I know people on Weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
So we've got this opportunity to bring back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons, but really turn it into something that feels unique in Destiny 2.
We have to bring Kvostov into the fold.
The Red Death. exotic
Kvostov,
pistol
Red Death, Dragon's Breath.
Burn the world, burn it all. In the final shape, we have new weapon subfamilies coming, broadening what existing weapons can be.
Really like bordering on exotic functionality. So for example, we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily. We always liked the special ammo sidearms. This fires tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard, do a bit of AoE damage. They have a mixture of regular weapon and rocket launcher stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies. I'm really excited to bring it to dungeons and keep my team alive, honestly.
The weapons team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff.
Healing was in
coming
the
over
game,
next
but this
few
is
years. And
different.
some
You're getting
really
solar,
wild
like,
ideas. which
dude,
are
this
pretty
is
exciting.
crazy.
Come on, take a load off.
Legends are
We've
forever.
got a lot to cover. This place is only big enough for one dashing hero type, and that's me, so. I'm back! Hey, you two, give me a sec.
It's confirmed, he's back.
Magnificent.
For real, Joey. Like, the support should be definitely Warlock 100%.
Get your rock.
Off my map.
Worst case scenario, you die. But who knows?
The legend
Maybe
returns,
you will.
guys.
Well, better get back to it.
Cade 6 was awesome.
In this moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cade like return to this world at this moment with all this change about to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy, the Witness.
Cade is the quintessential hunter. His presence casts such a long shadow over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cade goes through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back. This is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga that didn't have Cade here alongside his friends to finish the job.
Once we started digging into the nature of...
Does that mean Amanda's coming back too? Probably.
Crystallized Cade's role as a guide. Cade is Virgil, and he's our guide through this other place. Cade is the one who is the most appropriate person to be the guide, because that's his job. That's always been his job. It just feels so natural for Nathan to be back in the
Let's
group.
go,
It felt
Nathan.
amazing
Nathan's
to just see him
returning.
slip back into the role like without missing a beat.
Right, instantly.
In the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cade's the glue that's always
Love
held
it,
Zavala
dude.
and Ikora together. Having him back puts them in a position of questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
You think about the journey that Zavala's been on and how he's been taken down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cade's voice of levity and brightness that he brings to that group. I think it's going to be great for them.
Well, at least we have each other.
We want people to take away that sense of reunion and that idea of like the gang being back together for this moment.
I'm here now. Wherever the hell
The
it is.
chicken. Yo, Kick, how many people we got here right now? I haven't seen chat move that much. Okay. More? Unlocking the path. Here we go. Is this the season?
Guardian, the Witness poses a dire threat. And the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek. But only if we contend with her sister, Zivu Araf. It rests with me.
I told you guys. People thought Zivu wasn't going to be until the final shape. Nah. I feel like she's going to be here. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Bring me your tithes.
What?
You now wield Hive magic.
Hold on!
And have entwined it with your light. Assault the Spire, Guardian. And open the way to our tithes.
She's been a hive this whole time. The speculations were true.
Let them know fear. The death of whispers, and they do whisper. Fight in my name, Guardian. Every opponent opponent you defeated. Strengthen.
Nice, Indigo. Yo. I'm ready for this season.
Rises for your brutal tribute. Let us show her what it is to be Hive. You have sounded the horn of battle. You are deserving.
That's Evu.
of the greatest death I can bestow.
That's Evu. Oh my god.
The Season of the Witch is our opportunity as players. We've been annihilating and breaking Hive spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal that we need to go into. That means we have to go find Imaru, her ghost. Imaru's like, not so fast. We've got a bigger problem first, and that bigger problem's name is Xivu Arath. If we fight her, she only gets stronger. Eris has an idea. It's a really
good
It's
idea.
a wild ass idea, yeah. She determines like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire. We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Bring me your tithes.
What does that mean for the characters and the player to kind of like be like Savathun? And that's where we went down the path of having Hive Eris. We wanted to extend that magical fantasy into the player.
Looks so cool, dude.
Magical power, that risk and reward into all of our activities and systems experiences. And so that's what led us to come up with things like Deck of Whispers.
Deck of Whispers.
It's this magical deck of cards that creates amazing synergies with your buildcraft meta and with buffs and the activities.
They can then choose these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leans into the build crafting.
You actually are getting cards that you can then use to place on the battlefield and change the way you play.
I'm such a sucker for deck building. Like being able to like bring that element into Destiny gameplay has just been like, oh.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. So Witcher Destiny?
So we've got two brand new seasonal
Holy
activities coming with Season of the
shit.
Witch. We've got Altars of Summoning and Savathun's Spire.
Savathun's Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got additional random encounters that you can come across.
The Witch's Spire itself, Savathun's Spire, was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light. You're there in order to learn as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Savathun. The Altar of Summoning's activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As you're going through this activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards.
Destiny
And then
fanboys,
finally
we
at the end,
excited?
It'll cash out and you'll get a whole mess of rewards.
I'm stoked, guys. Who's ready for some Destiny, guys?
We really
This is
wanted to make sure
today.
that there was a home
This season is
for new
today.
exotic mission content coming
Oh
in
my god, I'm
seasons,
stoked.
after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the Exotic Mission Rotator.
Right away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some of the most fun content the team has making. It's some of the content the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing outside of
Yeah,
just the
Joey,
missions
this is
themselves
today.
is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
Yeah, you want to team up and do some shit, Joey?
With Season of the Witch, we have a brand new Vex lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting. It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay experiences. We wanted to make sure that we
Vex
focused on
Network.
that a little bit more. With the new Vex Network map, we really wanted to make sure we hit is like, hey, your shoulder
That looks
to shoulder lock, and
sick.
there's not as much deep
When this
sight
is
lines that we're
done,
interacting
it
with.
comes
A lot
live
of
in
the
20
map
minutes,
is
30
actually
minutes.
built around this like kind of central pillar of the Vex Network that you're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past. So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass, we've got the spear back from Season of the Risen.
And we got the scythe from Season
Oh
of
my god!
Yeah, so you're gonna be reaping Guardians with that thing.
Oh my god!
It's all about running around the map, claiming these relic dispensers, and then grabbing them in order to...
The scythe and the shield, I'm called, dude.
Take what I need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty Hyvey this season. Obviously, there's something in the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very Hyvey season, there's only one answer.
There it is. Confirmed. It's Crota.
I have seen
It's Crota, guys.
a god.
Crota's End returns open to all players. People already said it was gonna be. Are you like? How are you surprised? They literally this last Hive experience, but they have the armor pieces again. Chat, they have the armor pieces again from D1. There's the Death Singers, and there's Crota. Crota's End, September 1st. I'm not really too flattered on that. You never did Crota's End? Well, there you go.
Heading into the final shape, we really want to rally all Guardians at the end of the Light and Darkness saga. We want to reduce those power barriers as well as catch
This is a
people
fantastic
on
showcase so far, right, guys?
Make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting.
I'm
with other
impressed.
players. In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more
Let's try this
simple
again.
to understand and also lowering the barrier to entry.
It's going to make it easier for players who have not been able to jump into game easily because they were held back by
Oh,
the
100%,
challenges and
Joey.
grinding for the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like Nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contests,
Bungie was just playing dumb.
That experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding the relative difficulty of things, where they sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to
Should I
play
decline?
any dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level. The person with the highest
Oh yeah,
power
we have
in the
no
Fire Team
changes
is
coming
actually
anytime
going to
soon.
bring all the others close to their power level, which means that there's no barriers really for any other
Nice.
Guardians to join you in this high level.
No light
Combined with Fire Team Finder,
level
it also
barriers.
allows
That's a huge one,
never played with
guys.
before and have that same experience. That's all regardless of the power level of
Meaning
the
you won't be
rest of
excluded just because your power level
Fire Team
anymore.
Finder is the new feature that's coming in Season 23, aimed at helping
I wanna
connect
see-
and find other people to complete
Oh, there's
best and
LFG in the
most
game.
explorational content in
There it is, guys.
We have
LFG in the
a
game.
Tag system.
I would like to see subclasses, but I don't think we're getting
This
those.
is my place
We
now.
got
I'm really chill. I'm
branches of
I sweat.
subclass.
I'm just really here to have a good time. Exactly.
Tags really allows players.
I have Legends
to
Arc,
show
yes,
a bit
yes.
More personality, show a little bit more about what they're about. I think what's really great about it is with this launch, we're also looking at including inclusion tags.
As an example, one of the inclusion tags that we have are for colorblind players. Hopefully the inclusion tags will bring players closer to finding their community and even closer to the people that they're playing with. So once a listing goes live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit and stare at a screen for a long time while their listing actually fills up.
As a gamer who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection.
You're welcome. Hey, Isaku, I'm doing great. I'm excited for the future of Destiny now.
The feature coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we've went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really represent key narrative beats within our story.
That's
We're going
cool.
to have a mission for Forsaken, mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the memories, Guardian.
The neat thing about these missions is they're not going to be like one-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also going to get additional pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened.
This is awesome.
That along the way.
Guess I'll do
Really
this
big
until
one I think
AC6.
for Final Shape is Cade's last stand from Forsaken. This is a moment that a lot of players, new and old, are going to come back to Destiny. I think this is just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
All legends and all ends and beginnings.
This 10-year journey. What comes next?
The episodes. And the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes. And so the first 3 episodes in this coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the final shape. And the theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath.
Echoes, Revenant, and
I
Heresy.
think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that
Whoa!
we're building is the 3-act structure. The acts act as these anchors for us to introduce
That's the
new
Red
weapons,
Super,
new
I
artifact
bet.
mods, new activities. There's going to be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments.
Maybe?
In every single one of these acts. We're actually providing more cinematic style experiences throughout the Final Shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like each episode.
Oh, they're
is
doing
something you can
episodes
experience
after Final
whether you've been playing
Shape.
Destiny for 10 years, or this is your first one.
So
You're gonna be able to
seasonal
basically enjoy them in any order you want.
model
I
is
think the opportunity
gone
with this big
after
epic moment
this.
Is that we get to
Chat.
innovate.
So you're getting
We get to
episodes with
move
Final
the game
Shape, not
forward.
seasons.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about
That's a really bold
It's all about
name
more
change.
weapons,
Going
more
from
loot,
season
more
to
options. And it
episode.
really provides the team with
That
a
sounds like less
platform to go
content because
much
episodes
deeper
are shorter
into
than
themes and
seasons. I'm just
fantasy and story
saying.
of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling. Episodes provides this awesome foundation for the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the Final Shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2 throughout the year.
What makes a guardian a guardian? Devotion.
This was a good showcase.
Bravery, sacrifice.
This was a really good showcase. You can't lie, guys.
Chosen for a reason. By something greater than ourselves.
Guardian. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us.
I don't know. It was
Every
cool.
Titan.
Like, Poltergeist is really cool. It's a cool concept. I thought we were getting more than that, but I got my reaction out.
Devotion inspires bravery.
Bravery inspires sacrifice.
This was such a good showcase, guys.
Leads to death.
The line between light and dark is so.
Didn't the voice actor pass away? Why is that? They're using the guy that remember played the Arbiter in Halo, and Spawn. His voice actor is taking over for Zavala. Kind of like when we lost Nathan Fillion as Cade, and then
Dark can overcome.
wow, I can't think.
You've heard the
What's his face? Our
stories
Ghost voice
of the
actor
traveler's sacrifice. Of darkness
took over
descending
Cade's
upon
voice acting
humanity.
because Nathan Fillion had stuff to do for other shows. Bro, chill out.
There is no escape.
Become legend. Is that it? That's the showcase?
It's going to be an exciting year.
Still more.
We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, a fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message: become legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your legend in this upcoming year. We're going to be heading inside the Traveler, experiencing a destination unlike anything we've ever built before. We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made, and we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any content in the game. And as the dust settles in the final shape, we're going to continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians, with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga. These first episodes are just the beginning. But if you're chomping at the bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga is going to kick off the future of Destiny 2, we've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch, with a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities, and new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening in this world. Then, next week, a brutal reprisal of Crota's End is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content. I can't wait to see you all in the Throne World as we learn more about the final shape and how we can stop it.
We're gonna show the trailer again. Joey, watch this. Oh, maybe not.
Do not be afraid. Bring me your tithes.
After all these years, all we've lost.
Thank you for the likes, Aztec.
This fight.
Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new to channels on Kick and TikTok, hit that follow button for me.
So I'm asking you to rise. One last time.
There it is. All right. I need to try to log in. Collector's Edition reveal. Shiny Cinderace is cool. Whoa, 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 no, 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 stop. Sorry. That was loud.
When we create a collector's edition, we try and recreate items from the universe for players to enjoy outside of the game. So this year we're doing a Destiny 1 tower. We really tried to work
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
at thinking about 10 years of Destiny and how best to encapsulate that
One last time.
Even as the game dev who've worked on it since day one, like I think having it be the tower is super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player from when you first started playing Destiny all the way to now. The tower, it's kind of like the beacon in which you're a place you can call home.
You get the tower,
Ah, yes.
and then there are actual figures of the Vanguard mentors that accompany that.
Oh my God, look at the...
And there's a lot of like hidden messages and hidden things.
There's gonna be some fun surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope. And so we've been playing a lot with magnetic locks and sound effects, and lights, just sort of make this experience as a whole really
I need it
special.
too.
It's sort of the perfect symbol of Destiny. I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
Zavala, Ikora, and Cade. Oh, there's the reveal, guys. February 27th. Just wait for some idiot to try and resell it for $50 less. Post show starting soon. Okay. Wow. So chat, what do we think? Destiny players, what do you think? We might as well do this. I want to make some videos though while I'm doing this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna minimize this.